These are some of the best features that EA have removed from FIFA Ultimate Team since the game mode started back in FIFA 09. We've got some absolutely massive features that if you missed out on, you will be wondering why they removed it. And we've got one feature that if they brought it back would be the best thing in FIFA. And so without further ado, guys, let's get into feature number one that EA removed, and that is the daily knockout tournament and just cups in general. Those of you that have been playing FIFA since FIFA 17 and beyond, when FUT Champs got introduced, EA released something called the daily knockout tournament, which was the only way you could qualify for FUT Champs. You had to win the entire tournament, and you had either 8 or 10 entries, and sometimes you would get a reward that was either a player, a kit, or a pack. Prior to the daily knockout tournament, however, we did have regular cups. These cups consisted of the bronze, silver, and gold cup. And in general, they didn't offer great rewards in today's world, but back in FIFA 09, FIFA 10, and FIFA 11, where these existed, winning 5,000 coins and a consumables pack or a 50k pack was absolutely wild. And that led EA to create what has probably gone down in history as the greatest thing in FIFA. And I really do believe it was the start of everything we have in FIFA today, and that was the Footies Cup. It was quite simple. You took a team into a tournament, you started in the round of 16, you had to win all of the games up to the final and win the final to win a card, and the card was a Footies card that was absolutely cracked. Whether it was Conor Plianka, Marco Reus, or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, these cards at that time in FIFA were some of the best in the game. And it was the first time that you could win them via a tournament. You only had 10 attempts to win all 3. And so, of course, it brought out a competitive nature in FIFA and a competitive nature in the players, and was arguably the greatest thing that they removed from FIFA Ultimate Team. The next feature that EA removed, guys, was top 100 FUT Champs rewards. Of course, the FUT Champs structure has changed in general now, and you just have rewards based on the amount of points that you earn, or rather the amount of wins that you get. But back in the day, top 100 FUT Champs rewards used to absolutely go off, and people would earn crazy rewards from finishing in the top 100, including multiple 100k packs, hundreds of thousands of coins, an Ultimate Team of the Week or Team of the Season pack. And for the Team of the Week pack, it included 11 Team of the Week players that were all tradable. And this is back when Team of the Weeks were actually worth something, and the Team of the Season pack contained 6 Team of the Seasons that were tradable from the specific Team of the Season, on top of the red picks as well. So finishing in the top 100 was the ultimate goal, because you got the ultimate rewards. Debatably, the best mid-game addition of all time was the FIFA World Cup mode. We got the first inclusion of the FIFA World Cup mode in FIFA 14, the second inclusion in FIFA 18, and it left people really excited, myself included, for what EA were going to do for the FIFA 22 World Cup. However, the FIFA 22 World Cup mode wasn't even a mode. It was absolutely awful, and therefore they've effectively removed the World Cup mode, which went down as one of the greatest of all time. You started a brand new Ultimate Team. You went into the World Cup mode. You could only get World Cup players, and then for the FIFA 18 mode, the World Cup icons. They introduced SBCs, and you used to get a pack after every game you played. The best thing about the World Cup mode was that every pack you opened in the World Cup mode with either coins or FIFA points gave you a pack in the regular mode, giving you double the benefits. You could build the best teams, players upgraded as they progressed through the tournament, and in general, it was such a fantastic casual way of playing FIFA, and allowed you to play with the world's greats on the world's biggest stage. No one knows why EA removed the World Cup feature for FIFA 22. Although the store has been a massive function and feature for EA, especially in FIFA 23, where they've been testing the waters with crazy packs worth crazy amounts of prices, crazy coins and FIFA points, and even incredibly expensive untradeable packs, one of the best things they had in the game in previous years was the small version of what we now have as the bronze, silver, and gold packs. They currently cost 750 coins for a bronze pack, 3750 for a silver, and 7500 for a gold. But we used to have a 400 coin bronze pack, a 2500 coin silver pack, and a 5000 coin gold pack. And these were always the foundation of building your accounts in FIFA. You could basically profit at any time on FIFA from opening any of these packs, which gave you A, the endorphin rush of opening a pack and hopefully hitting a really good player, but B, allowed you to flesh out your account and make use of promos and SBCs that spiked player prices, which gave you a great return, allowing you to enjoy the game and have the coins available to buy basically anything you wanted. And of course, guys, that's why they removed this feature. It was way too easy to profit off of these packs, so EA just did away with them. And to continue on the packs front, one of the things that they removed that is a blessing and a curse was being able to pack silver cards in gold packs, gold cards and bronze cards in silver packs, and silver cards in bronze packs. Of course, if you opened a gold pack and you ended up packing a silver item or a silver player, you'd be furious because you've probably just missed out on lots of coins. However, on the flip side, if you opened a bronze pack and you get yourself a silver player, you have absolutely profited from that pack. It makes sense on this one that EA did remove this feature and remove the ability to pack incorrect players from the packs. But back in the day, back in the early road to glories, hitting a silver player from a bronze pack or a gold player from the silver pack was one of those sweet things that just made everything better in FIFA. Quite possibly one of my favorite modes, one of my favorite parts of FIFA have been League SBCs, and over the last few years, EA have nerfed them and nerfed them and nerfed them. They are now mostly untradeable. They're not league specific. They have no real purpose in the game, and it was another one of those features that was way too easy to just generate coins, cards, and packs at no cost, at no real cost of time either. But one of the best things that used to be in League SBCs was a player that you got rewarded for at the end. We had players like Winter Refresh Shaqiri, Team of the Season Maguire, Team of the Season Al Sommer. We had the greats that were absolutely phenomenal at the early stages of FIFA, like Aguirre Garay. We had the superstars of the older FIFAs where we had Kevin De Bruyne's 93 or 94 rated card. We had a Luis Suarez 94 rated card. And these were some of the best cards that you could get in the game constantly and year round from as soon as EA re-released or released League SBCs. The fact now that we get an untradeable mixed players pack or an untradeable premium gold players pack as our reward is really, really sad, because not only were these cards great to play with in game and could really expand your squad building opportunities, they were great fodder for completing SBCs. Back in FIFA 17, EA introduced the Journey game mode where you became Alex Hunter and you played through a career with Alex Hunter to see what you could do and if you could win the league and the Champions League. It was a really cool idea from EA. One of the best things that you got from that was the fact that you could take Alex Hunter from the Journey and put him into Ultimate Team. Now, although this feature wasn't particularly incredible with what you could do with it, the potential that it had was amazing. If EA allowed Alex Hunter to be upgraded throughout the game and then stay within the power curve, it could have been one of the greatest features of all time, full stop. However, just being able to have Alex Hunter with the club and the nation that you want him for, even as a 75 rated black and gold card, still was a lot of fun and was very enjoyable in the early stages of FIFA to play with a card that wasn't an actual player within the FIFA game mode. Another really simple feature that EA removed that nobody knew was so important until EA removed it was the ability to relegate yourself in divisions. In the current FIFA setup, if you have a good win streak or you get some lucky matchmaking or improve your squad to move up the ranks and then hit a point where you are just struggling constantly against players that are better than you, you have to wait it out until the very end of the season, which could take up to 5 weeks, just to get relegated a couple of divisions to be able to go again. And of course, when so much is driven through rivals, whether it be rewards or objectives, certain milestones, and the ability to qualify for foot champs, you have to play in this game mode, which means you're hating yourself in this game mode. Oh, look at that, what is that? The other thing that Foot Rivals this year has that really isn't very good is it is used as the way to base matchmaking in friendlies. So if you're struggling in rivals, you're also going to struggle in friendlies, which nobody wants to do. In previous years in FIFA, if you started losing games, you would just move back down the divisions and find that comfort zone where you could start winning games again. Of course, some people abused this, sandbagged their way down, and started taking easy and free wins against players way less skilled, but they still do that in FIFA this year, so it didn't really fix the problem if that's why EA stopped people from getting relegated, and was definitely one of those features that nobody knew they loved until they lost it. The first time we ever got icon swaps, it was probably one of the most hyped, greatest moments in FIFA history. You might be saying to yourself, they didn't really remove icon swaps. We still have icon swaps. We still have swaps programs. We do. But the initial icon swaps program that EA created, first of all, only gave out icons. There was an array of bad, medium, good, and a great icon in the icon swaps program. There was the ability to get icon packs from the program and nothing else. But the greatest thing about the old icon swaps is it gave you a reason to have players from other nations and other leagues. Some of the objectives were to win 6 games in Rivals or Champs or in one of the friendly modes with a Bundesliga team or a Premier League team or a Brazilian team or a Portuguese team. And so all of the players that you would collect and accumulate through the year via SBCs, objectives, rewards, packs, you actually had value in storing them so that you could have the best team available when icon swaps came and get your token to go and get your icons. It's quite sad that in FIFA 23, what we have as icon swaps is now done in a completely different manner and it's kind of lost its allure. However, if EA could bring icon swaps back for FC 24 the way it was, I don't think anyone would be complaining. The last feature that we've got to talk about for today, guys, that EA have removed from FIFA is and was one of the greatest things in the game's history, and that was trade offers. You could take a card and offer another card and coins if you wanted for the card. It allowed some cool content like pink slips, which we all engaged in back in FIFA 14 and FIFA 15. It allowed you to just swap players with your friends in and out. If you wanted to try their player, they could just give you the player for a bronze card. You could just give it back if you were nice. If they weren't nice to you, maybe you'd keep it and never give it back to them. However, it was just absolutely incredible to have the ability to utilize a swaps function to just trade out players and coins, and get to use cards that you never would have got to use before. Obviously, EA removed this feature because it was too easy to use in a negative manner. There's a lot of people that got scammed through this, and it was a way for coin sites to give players cards for coins. So I do understand why EA removed this one, but if they could ever find a way of bringing trade offers back to FIFA, it would give a little bit of light to this game that it desperately, desperately needs. That, guys, was some of the best features that EA have removed from FIFA over the years. Maybe we'll see some of these back, maybe we won't. If you guys want to watch any more content from me, click on the video right there. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.